Let's do this. Hey, it's Isaac
And Cooper.
with your brand new Wednesday newscast.
So new you've never seen it before.
Unless you scroll really far back in our YouTube channel.
Like, really far.
Like, change your settings from newest videos to oldest videos and start scrolling from there because you'd find them faster.
Or you'd spend hours looking for them.
So, to start off our brand new newscast, we're going to have a bunch of fun segments. It's not going to be like the Friday newscast with like the boring sports and the boring weather. Like, who even cares about the weather? Anyway, fun segments y'all have never seen before. And to start it off, we got 15 questions with Mrs. Lim. What is your full name?
Marilyn Teresa Pierre Leone,
How many years have you taught school?
34.
Who is your hero?
My hero. I don't know if I really have a hero.
What is your biggest fear?
I don't know, my house catching on fire.
What was the last movie you saw?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Have you ever had a nickname and what was it?
My nickname is Moo because people cannot say Marilyn, so my nieces and nephew call me Aunt Moo.
How many pillows do you sleep with?
One, flat one.
Who is your high school crush?
Too many.
Wildest thing you've ever eaten?
Octopus.
Your favorite animal?
A dog.
How many pairs of shoes do you own?
Ooh, I have a lot of those too. Too many to count.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, on a beach somewhere.
Favorite music genre?
Oldies.
Favorite person on earth?
My husband.
Have you ever cheated on a test?
No way.
I always love watching those teacher interviews. I learn so much from them, and I find the teachers so interesting.
So do I.
And speaking of interesting, our next segment is a new one, and we call it Wacky Inventions.
It's so wacky, and it's so adventuristic, let me tell you.
So, our wacky invention, our editor's probably going to put a picture of it right there on the screen. Probably not. But our new wacky invention is a putt-putt course that fits around your toilet so you can do some putt-putt while on the toilet.
And let me tell you, sometimes you get a hole in one if you're really good.
Honestly, I would personally use this. I don't know about you. Would you use this?
Oh yeah, what's more fun than sitting at the toilet playing some games?
Like, it's better than being on your phone, honestly.
Now I can forget my phone on the charger and it can charge while I go and use the restroom.
You might get better at golf and lose some poundage. On to our next segment, which is Today in History. Boom. Transition. Welcome to Today in History.
Today in history.
So, in the segment Today in History, we go back way back in time on this date, March 17th, which is also St. Patrick's Day, and we find out the coolest facts and info we can find and tell them to you.
So the reason that St. Patrick's Day is on March 17th is because St. Patrick died.
He
Rest
did.
in peace.
Yep. And then in 1601 was the first St. Patrick's Day parade.
In 1905, Franklin D. Roosevelt marries Eleanor.
His wife, and then later becomes president. Today in History.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Wednesday. I enjoyed those teacher interviews so much. I think we should do another one.
We have another one?
We have another one, but it's not exactly a teacher.
Who is it?
It is a staff member here at Hicksville High School, and he is also known as Ace Man.
Who's Ace Man?
Ace Man is our long-begotten mascot. And we finally got an interview with him. He's a pretty cool dude. Let's go check it out.
Now?
Right now. All right, what is your full name?
My name is AC the Ace.
How many
Ace
years?
Man.
How many years have you been a mascot?
Oh gosh, for as long as I can remember. I believe 50 years.
Who is your hero?
My hero is none other than Mr. Ace himself, Mr. Jeff Hawk.
What is your biggest fear?
Oh, my biggest fear is an Ace's loss.
What was the last movie you saw?
Last movie I saw? Gosh. Rudy.
Have you ever had a nickname and what was it?
My name is Ace, the Ace Man.
How many pillows do you sleep with?
I do not sleep with any pillows. This is cushion enough.
Who was your high school crush?
Oh, my high school crush? Mr. Hawk.
Wildest thing you have ever eaten?
I can't eat. Can't get anything in here.
What is your favorite animal?
Oh, my favorite animal has got to be the aardvark.
How many pairs of shoes do you own?
Just one. Ace Man only wears one shoe. One pair.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Probably back in Mr. Clousing's room.
Your favorite music genre?
Fight songs.
Favorite person on earth?
Mr. Hawk.
Have you ever cheated in a game?
In a game? No, sir. Ace Man always plays fair.
So our next segment is something new.
It came to us from our own our own teacher, Mr. Freese.
So every day, we'd walk into his classroom and see a video up on his board. So what it was a little bit weird to us at first, but we got into it.
Every day before we walked into class, he was playing videos from Scenic Relaxation on YouTube. And it is relaxing music over random videos of a countryside, beaches, anything beautiful that they could find. And since he had it playing before we walked into class, we didn't know what country we were in. And so a lot of class time was spent trying to guess what country we were in. And it brought us a segment idea. And it's called What Country We're In. So me and Cooper are going to do this.
So the rules are, we have 3 pictures in front of us. You'll have them up on the screen for you. And we're going to ask each other to see if we can figure out what country we're in.
All right. So I'm first. There's it. Your photo. Pretty green. It's got some water in it.
Kind of looks like Florida, but it's not Florida because
It's
that's
not
not a
Florida.
country.
It's one of our neighbors, actually.
I'm going to say that looks like a lot of trees. So Canada.
Canada would be correct.
Hey.
This is also part of Minnesota. It's the Boundary Waters canoe area. It's a pretty cool place. I'd recommend you going.
So I'm next. Let me just figure out what my countries are. Okay, so number 1.
Number 1. I have no clue.
So that's actually Peru.
Peru?
Yeah, that is Peru right there.
I would have guessed Brazil. All right, up next, we have this. It's kind of blurry. It'll have a better picture on the screen for you. Don't overthink it, Cooper.
That kind of looks like Iceland.
No,
No?
you're in this area.
Huh?
This is Alaska.
Oh.
So it's the U.S.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Number 2. I got no clue. Neither do you.
That is Haiti.
Haiti?
Yeah.
What do you know? All right. Up next, I forgot what this one is. There it is.
That one looks like Greenland.
You should try another guess.
Russia.
You'd be correct. It is actually Siberia in Russia. So,
Number 3 for you.
number three.
I'll give you a hint.
A hint?
Look at the mountains.
Yep, they look like mountains, Cooper. Denver, Colorado.
No. It'd be Madagascar for you.
What does it have to do with the mountains?
I don't know. In my head, I thought it was Chile, but it's not Chile.
You looked up Chile and that came up?
No. I looked up Madagascar and that came up.
Alright, now that we're done embarrassing ourselves trying to guess what country we're in, we're gonna head over to Jokes with Mackie.
Hi, I'm Mackie, and I'll tell you some jokes. What kind of bow can't be tied? A rainbow. What do you call a leprechaun that went to jail? A leprechaun. What did the leprechaun go out to sit on? A patio. What kind of music do leprechauns love? Sham rock. Why is it difficult to borrow money from a leprechaun? Because he's always a little too short. Why did the leprechaun need to open his umbrella under a rainbow? Bye.
Man, those jokes with Mackie were hilarious.
So funny that I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, like this whole newscast. This new Wednesday newscast, I got a good feeling about it.
Got a good feeling. Ooh, ooh, that this newscast is gonna be good.
And this is the end.
So bye.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
Peace out.
Later. We'll see you, Hicksville.